Hey everybody, welcome to the first episode of the Canadian Women of the Outdoors show. We've been doing the podcast for a couple of years now, and I've been saying that I want to get into filming multiple times, and now we've finally done it. We've got a couple big trips coming up this summer, and then getting into the fall, doing some fall hunts, so we're going to be filming a ton over the next little while. But this first episode is super exciting because not only was it my first bear camp, it was also my first time harvesting a bear. So it was super duper exciting. We got some great footage. I'm really excited to tell this story. Just a little disclaimer, you do see the shot. We did film the shot and everything like that. So if that's not something you're interested in, stop watching now, or I will end up talking again before that footage comes on. Otherwise, guys, here's the first few clips of the start of the trip. Enjoy. Hey everybody, Nicole here from Canadian Women of the Outdoors. It is the first morning at bear camp. I would have recorded last night. We got in late last night and we went out to rebait before today. I would have recorded last night, but I was way too tired. But we headed out to the baits, restocked up with their baits and popcorn, everything like that. It's raining this morning, so it's gonna allow us to get in hopefully undetected. Not sure what kind of action we'll see this morning, as like I said, we just rebaited last night, but we're hoping. Otherwise, yeah, welcome to my adventures with my first bear. Hey everybody, we're in the tree stand now. Hopefully some bears come. The barrels haven't been turned over, so we're hoping that means we're gonna get some action this morning. So stay tuned. So we just got back from our first sit. It was very rainy, cold, didn't see much, but we kind of figured that because we're pretty sure we pushed the bears off the bait last night when we got in. So we're hoping for some more action this afternoon. On the cameras, they've been coming more in the afternoon, evening, so we're definitely hoping. And it looks like they're coming between 7 p.m. and 8:30, so we're definitely hoping to get some bears this afternoon. We just got back. We're gonna make some breakfast and then do some chores around camp. I didn't even show you guys earlier what I was using just because I was so tired, and now that I'm like a little more awake, coffee's finally kicked in. Big shout out to Revolution Armory. They have hooked me up with this little beauty. It is a over-under rifle combo, so it's a 20 gauge 308 that I'm shooting this weekend. I'm kind of obsessed with this. It is such a cool little gun, and I will be hopefully the first person in Canada with this gun to harvest an animal. So again, big shout out to Revolution Armory. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for hooking me up with this gun. Now I just need to hook up with a bear. So keep you guys posted and let's get back to our hunt. I have to interject here for a quick second because this gun was so cool. It's Revolution Armory's double duty. I was so pumped to use it. I'm hoping to get a deer with it come fall and then use the shotgun side to get a turkey with it next year. It comes in multiple different combos. Off the top of my head, there's a 12 30-06, a 20 30-06, a 12 308, a 20 308, which is what I shot and I loved it, a 410 223, and a 20 223. There may be one more, but I forget it off the top of my head. Anyway, if you haven't tried one of these guns yet, get your hands on one because it was awesome to shoot, and I'm so excited to harvest more with it. And I'm pretty positive I was the first person confirmed in Canada to harvest an animal with one of these brand new guns. So again, big shout out to Revolution Armory. Now this camp was actually so cool. I think I do a little bit of a blurb about it in a later video, but it was founded in 1959 by, I forget how many guys. The whole camp itself is 1,200 acres. Right now it's owned by about 10 guys, and like they buy, sell, like when someone gets old, retires, they sell off their share. So I was very blessed that Andrew invited me up, got with permission of the other gentleman in the camp. Andrew invited me up for this bear hunt because he knew that I've always wanted to harvest a bear, but didn't have access. And he's like, well, I'm gonna help you facilitate it. He's the only one that actually hunts for bear in that camp, so it made it a little easier for us because there's no other weekends like there's with deer when they all go up. So it was definitely an easier hunt, and I felt really blessed to be able to be at this camp. And he showed me around. They have a ton of deer stands throughout the entire camp. It was such a cool experience, and it's definitely a boys camp. You can tell it was definitely a boys camp, but still so much fun. Me again. We got some chores done on the hunt camp here. I didn't really tell you guys all the details of it because, again, first time videoing, first time bear hunting, first time up here. So this is actually called Beaver Island Hunt Camp. It's that way because it's actually, all of this is like a little island on a swamp, which is pretty cool. It was established in 1959, and about 10 guys own it right now. There's like a mix of 10 guys that have bought into it. It's 1,200. It's 1,200 acres. It's a huge property, like just all of, I don't even know where we're at here. Huge property. Super awesome. We got the sauna, shower thing there. Like there's an outhouse. Like it's a hunt camp, and you can tell like that men hunt here. It's pretty cool. It's been a pretty wicked experience. We had to chop a bunch of wood to get ready for fire because there's another actual tiny cabin out, because again, 1,200 acres. They've got another tiny cabin out that we went and chopped wood for. But I figured I'd introduce you guys to the camp because it's actually such a cool, neat little camp. I've never been hunting in this kind of situation. We're just about getting ready to head back out for our afternoon sit for the bear. This is when the bears have been coming out, so hopefully we get on one. I'm really, really hoping because I've been dying for a bear. But yeah, we'll keep you guys posted for that. Anyway, thanks for joining in on this journey. Just rolled up back to the tree stand. We're gonna hit in and hopefully we get an afternoon bear. We're back up in the stand for our second sit of the day. It's Friday. We're in the afternoon sit. We're gonna stay till dark and hopefully we get a bear. Hopefully before dark, right?
Yes, definitely. 8:15.
8:15. It's gonna be down on the ground by 8:30. That's the plan.
Exactly.
Day 2 here at bear camp. We already did our morning sit. But we walked in and the bear was actually turned over, so bears are hitting the bait again. So hopefully this afternoon sit will give us a bear. It's also not raining and gross out anymore. Oh, I guess I should go off the porch. It's finally starting to get sunny and nice, so hopefully that means some bears are gonna come in. And yeah, this is last night at bear camp, so I'm really, really hoping I get one tonight. So give me all the good vibes. Positive vibes, people. Positive vibes. All right, so here it comes. We're in the stand for the last time. It's Saturday afternoon. We got into the stand around 4 o'clock. It's finally like sunny and nice. It had been super rainy and gross the entire time so far. And we didn't get a whole hell of a lot of action. Some barrels busted over, but nothing crazy. So we were really hopeful, and sure enough, this is the whole process. It's just the whole process. I think it was around 6 o'clock. There'd been multiple bears on the camera hitting the bait. So around 6 o'clock, the littler of the two bears started coming in, but he was just kind of still skirting on the outside. He wasn't spooked, or he was just not interested in coming in, so then he kind of walked away, and then he kind of came back in around and then walked away again, and I was like, oh my god. And then because the way the tree stand is kind of like on a bit of an angle, and we're here and the bait's a bit there, but Andrew noticed that this little bear was now behind us within shooting distance. So I try very, very carefully to kind of up and turn around, and does not my boot squeak. This thing took off like a hot shot, and I was like, oh damn, that sucks. So it ran away, and I was like, well, whatever, still got lots of light left. Then a little while later, the bigger of the two bears, which was the one I wanted, was coming in kind of head on to us, making its way to the bait. Still wasn't 100% comfortable taking a shot yet, because it wasn't a clear shot because of all the woods and brush and stuff. So he's coming in, he's getting closer and closer, and I'm like, oh yeah, here we go, it's go time. And then Andrew notices that the other little bear is also making his way back to the baits, and what do these two do? They spook each other. I don't know if a tree branch like cracked or whatever, but then they both just took off in opposite directions. I was like, well, that was interesting. And then not even 15 minutes later, we just hear crashing through the bush. And then there's a moose, which was so cool to see. Moose is actually one of my favorite animals, and to see one, and when I say it was close, like I could have taken, if it was moose season and I had a tag, I could have absolutely taken a shot and probably harvested a moose. It was that close, and it is on film, so I'm gonna play that as well before the rest of the bear video. So yeah, those things are loud. It was crashing, and then it finally ran away and waited a little bit longer, and then the big bear came back, and this is where it was go time. So the big bear come in, and he was kind of doing his beelining thing, like he was making his way closer and closer, and then again he's coming close, and then again we notice that the little bear is also making his way in, and I'm like, oh my god, I have to take this shot, because it's probably about 8-ish now. I'm like, I have to take this shot because pretty soon it is going to be done, and we're leaving the next day. So I'm like, okay, pressure's on, here we go. I get the gun up, looking in, see him come in, he comes in, and I take my shot, chest shot right here. Beautiful shot. I hit him right in the heart. He only ran about 40 yards, and you'll see the video, I was shaking, freaking out. I actually thought I missed him at first, because through the scope, I didn't actually see like him like hunch like he got hit. But Andrew did, and he was like, no, you got him. Cause like, yeah, it was just, what an adrenaline like rush. I was shaking. Again, you'll see it in the videos. We got the bear, we get down from the tree stand, we walk out to it. I pay my respects, which you'll see. Then we haul it out of the bush. We got it right then and there. I did keep the heart because I do eat hearts. And yeah, you can see in the heart, it was a heart shot. It was a beautiful, beautiful shot for my first time. Like, first time shooting a bear. Beautiful shot. I took the hide, and it was nice because, again, it was such a dead center shot. We were able to harvest the hide beautifully for the taxidermist. Even the taxidermist that I took it to, he was like, wow, that was a good shot. And I was like, only my first time. Yeah. So I was so pumped. Got back to camp, super exhausted. Like, it was, by the time we all was said and done, and we took the hide off, and then we kind of just quartered it and got all the fat, because I'm gonna render down the fat. I took the claws because I'm gonna do some crafts with it. But then yeah, we just kind of did the basic quartering, because Steve Horst, big shout out to Steve Horst. Again, it's like almost midnight. We still haven't eaten. We're exhausted. I was really smart and prepared like did prep for wild turkey schnitzel. Like we're already breaded that way. When we were done, we could just fry them up and eat it. Perfect. So we just quartered it. And then the next day, big shout out to Steve Horst, who ended up helping me finish processing the bear. He is an incredible teacher when it comes to butchering, and we got about 20 pounds of meat that's going to go into sausage, some roast, some back straps. So I'm really excited to start cooking with those videos. Start cooking with that meat and make those videos. Otherwise, yeah, I'm still just a week later and I'm like, whew, that happened. And I'm so grateful for the experience, and I'm already counting down until next year. But here's the videos. I took a shot.
For the moon?
I heard the moan. I'm recording.
Good.
I put a big bullet hole in his head.
We got one.
I put a big hole in him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry.
We got one.
I got a bear.
Good for you. What
Thank
a
you.
night. 2 bears and a moose. Multiple encounters. Amazing.
I can't breathe right now. Okay, let's get down. I'm
Yeah, we're
shaking.
just gonna let.
I'm shaking, gonna let it die, and then we'll. Just, whew.
Okay, good job.
We're on the ground now. It moaned. It's down. We're gonna go find my bear. Still shaking. Like holy crap! What a night. I'll tell the whole story later. So that's it, guys. That's my bear hunting story. That's it for the first episode of the Canadian of the Outdoors show. Next week, we've already got our next fishing trip. We're heading out with Glenn from Chef Glenn Adventures. We're going on to Lake Ontario for some salmon and trout fishing, which also, again, we'll be filming with him. He's going to teach us kind of all the ins and outs about that. So there's the core four. Me, Caitlyn, Lori-Anne, and my co-host Chrissy are going to head down there and do some fishing. We're really, really excited for that. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Again, I'm really excited to see where this goes with the filming aspect of things and sharing recipes, thoughts, ideas, adventures, because that's what it's all about, right? Got to get outdoors and enjoy it. So until next time, guys, thank you so much.